Hey guys, how's it going? Feeling a bit romantic today. No, how's it going? That's what happens when I do a review like this. We've got this cool BH800 head from TC and we're giving it away. So hopefully you guys will get on in the action. In fact, we're not just giving this away, we're giving a whole other shenanigans away. Bass pedals, a bass, some cabs, like the whole 9 yards coming at you. If you want to join in the competition and grab your chance to win this and a whole other load of bass shenanigans, click the link below if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching this on scottsbasslessons.com, click the link. It'll take you through to a page. It'll tell you, all of the things that you've got to do to get in on this. Like run through fire, jump through hoops, crazy stuff. But as we've got this, and it's a super interesting bass head as well that I want to talk about, I thought we'd do sort of like a product review type thing on it. And so first of all, it is the BH800 head from TC Electronic. And my friend Morton is the guy behind those, the bass side of TC. Super cool guy and bald, so I like him just that little bit more. It's a great head actually. It's a Class D power amp in it, which means the attack is a little slower. Let me just, I'll talk about all this in a minute. So it's got stuff like that. It's a great sounding amp, as you'd expect from TC. And as I said, it's got a D class power amp, which means the attack is, for me, maybe like, it's not old school, it's just a bit slower. Some of the other amps that have got different power amps have got a slightly faster attack, and I've gone full circle. I actually used to like that fast attack, but now I'm much more into the slower attack. Who knows? That's just what happened to me. Maybe it's when I'm older, I'm just getting slower or something like that. But yeah, the setup of it, and it's 800 BH800, it's 800 watts into 4 ohms, kind of, does what it says in the packet, right? The setup is pretty simple. It's just the gain. You've got bass, low mid, high mid, treble. So it's really simple EQ for anybody thinking, and generally I set all my amps flat. If anybody's thinking, as I used to do when I was just starting out, low mid and high mid, what are they for? Generally speaking, what I like to think of it is that low mid is the poke. If you're playing in a band and, you sort of like, you can add the low end. The bass in a band situation, a lot of the time adds oomph underneath and doesn't help you really cut through, where the low mid, it's kind of got that bass vibe, but it's pokey, It's got that, so that's what I like to think of it as. But the EQ's really, really nice. I really enjoy playing around with it just before. But the sexy bit, and it's got a tune, I should mention it's got a sexy tune in there. The bit that's cool and frightening to me, because I am a super technophobe. I don't know anything about tech or anything like that. Ideal amp for me, in my mind, is plug-in and volume control. That's what, I dream about that. One day, maybe I should get somebody to custom build me just an amp with a volume control. It's a good idea, actually. Anyway, this thing here is called I'm actually not sure what it's called, but it's where the tone prints lie. And these tone prints, as far as I know, are completely unique to TC. And And essentially what you do is you can dial in pretty much any effects you want into these two tone prints. So they're kind of like, it's sort of like two inbuilt effects, but you can decide what the effect is by, I know this sounds crazy, by blasting your phone into your bass. This is like Star Trek, isn't it? I'm just gonna disappear off. Beam me up, Scotty. Didn't you know, there was at no point in any Star Trek has anybody said, beam me up, Scotty. Just a bit of a nerdy fact for you there. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to beam this into your bass in a minute. But essentially, as I said, it's two effects. You've got in the middle, and you can get a foot switch actually. So if I was using this on gigs, I'd probably get a foot switch because I'd be on the wrong effect all the time. So you've got neutral position, which is in the middle, and that is just your neutral sound. And then number one, I can't remember what I've put. I thought I've dialed in an octave actually on number one. So if I turn number one all the way down, you can see that little light there says number one. So it still sounds the same, right? But if I dial it up, you'll hear that octave come in. And that is because I have beamed via my smartphone, beamed somehow an octave into I'm not even, joking here. I've beamed it into my bass and it is landed in the amp. Who knows how this stuff works? And it sounds like this. Okay, so you've got an octave, and obviously that's your mix there. And then back to neutral, and then in number two, I think I've put some sort of chorusy thing. Oh, there, yeah. Super nice chorus. Chorus, right? So I'm just going to show you how this thing works because it's completely blown my mind. Essentially, I've downloaded this free app called, what's it called? Tone Print. That's it. It's a good idea. It's called Tone Print, isn't it? And when you open the app, you can go to, essentially sort of like, you can go to like the amp section, and it's got this whole, it's got sort of like drives, choruses, flanges, octavers, spectra comp. I'm imagining that's some sort of compression, vibrato. So let's go drive. So I want to drive. I'm going to click and it says, multiple. So we've got 4 drives here: a little grit, the beast, the grind, and tube drive. So what do you reckon, guys?
It's got to be the beast.
The beast. What about the grind, though?
I said the beast, Scott.
Right. So Gav said we need to go with the beast. So hopefully this will work. So what you do is, it's like an app, right? So you just press this button and hold it against your pickup, and hopefully this will get beamed into the bass amp. Here we go. And then it turns your bass into a beast. Just like that. So, and then you can, and looking in this as well, I'm just going to open it up. As I said, you've got all these different types of effects, and you've got drives, and you've got combined, multiple tone print, spectra comp, tube bite, driven chorus, one beast up. We've got to do it, haven't we? Let's check it out. One beast up. I'm literally dying with excitement at the minute. More beast than the original beast. Who knew it? So anyway, it's really cool. Like for me, and obviously I said that my ideal amp is sort of like plug in with just one big giant volume control. That's my ideal amp. So my only thought was sort of like in terms of sort of like gigging, it'd just be a bit, you can have your 2 tone prints and then that's what you've got. And unless, you're in the band and the drummer, do you want to be the drummer, Gav? Count us off.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa, Gav, I still need to put my tone print in. And then, and like crazy noise. So obviously it comes with its limitations, right? But other than that, I think it's a cracking amp. And these are great, as long as you don't want, multiple effects within one set and stuff like that. But really great and really just like fantastic idea as well. And I think what the TC are going to do is probably develop this into, a whole thing. I don't know what a whole thing is, but a whole thing. And right at the end, by the way, just before I forget it, is a mute. Never forget the mute. And but as I said, great bass amp. Check them out over at TC. And, I think they're all around the world, so you can check it out all around the world. I should say as well, they're super light as well. They're super light and loud as hell. It's obviously an 800 watt and just, you could stick it in a gig bag. If you want to win this amp and the bass that you can't see over there and all the pedals over there you can't see and all the cabs in the back room that you can't see. So if you want to win all of this stuff, click in the link below and it'll take you straight through to the page where you can, we're going to tell you to jump through fire hoops and walk over hot coals and all sorts of shenanigans. And then you'll have a chance at winning all this and I'll post it to you before Christmas. So other than that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this review type thing that I've put together for you. And as always, take it easy and I'll see you in the shed. Bye.